Hello and welcome to my latest preview video of Flux. This is a multi-effects processor which is designed to work as an AUv3 effect plugin. I know what you're thinking, another effect plugin, but this one's a little bit different. The basic idea of Flux is to create a pattern of effects, so we get multiple effects triggered at different points within a pattern, and we can piece these patterns together and create songs. Anyone that's familiar with Digisticks will probably be familiar with this kind of interface. So as you can see here, I have a pattern of 16 beats. You can have up to 64 beats in a pattern, but for this example 16 beats will do. And I'm just drawing in effect nodes just by dragging my finger across the display. Now these effect nodes can have unique individual parameters, which are all down there in the bottom right hand corner. Effect nodes can be resized and moved around, and can also be subdivided into a series of subnodes using the node division buttons. This typically denotes the speed of modulation, or the number of repeats, or when it comes to the delay effect, the delay time. So just stop for a minute and think of the possibilities here. You could have, say, multiple delay nodes, all with different delay times, that only take input when the play cursor is within the node itself, and the delay trails from these nodes all ring out and do not interfere with each other. So let's take a look at an example pattern. This is the raw patch without the transport running, and with the transport running. I think you'll admit that sounds much better. Now let's try adding a tape emulator, creating a tape stop. This effect is capable of doing tape stop, start, fast forward. We could even do scratching with this, and things like warble. Let's just give that a go. In the case of this effect, altering the node divisions alters the speed of the warble. Double tap on a node to remove it, and if you tap on the actual name of the effect, you mute the effect, so you can have a listen to how it sounds without the gate enabled. Simply tap on a node to adjust its parameters. In this case I'm going to adjust the divisions on the filter effect. That adjusts the modulation speed, and I'll turn the modulation speed up to 4. Now let's add the gate back in and add a little bit of left to right pan. Now you can turn off these note divisions, which gives you a single cycle, so in terms of pan, we just get one pan left to right and back again. So let's have a look at a second example, this time adding harmonies with the pitch effect. In this example we've got a 5th semitone down and a 7th semitone up. And the great thing here is that the left and right channels can be altered independently by a given number of semitones. Now that was in harmony mode, but there's also a glide option which gets some interesting effects. And an oscillating sweep mode which alternates between the two frequencies. So let's have a look at the repeat effect, which is specifically designed for anything that snaps to beats like drums. As you can see here, I've got a basic beat going in Digisticks, and I'm playing around with a pattern in Flux and adjusting the beat divisions, which gives a nice kind of stuttering effect. So let's look at an example where we're mixing two delay nodes with different delay times. And here we're creating some mayhem with the tape stop effect on a wobbly bass line. Notice here I was manually switching patterns in real time using the available patterns window. Which brings me to one of the most important features of this application, which is the ability to chain patterns together in song mode. So let's take a look at that. Now you can have up to 24 patterns loaded into the available pattern slots at any one time, and you switch between them just by pressing the pattern number in the available patterns list. To load a preset, select an available pattern slot and then select Load Pattern from the Patterns menu. Now to automate a sequence of patterns, the first thing you need to do is select the pattern in the available patterns list and then press the Append button, which appears to the right of the song chain window. Simply repeat this process to append as many patterns as is required, and once you're done, the first thing you should do is enable song mode and then rewind and start the transport in the host application. Now I happen to pick a random list and I have no idea whether they work together, but just to demonstrate this I'm going to hold down a single key so you can hear and see the patterns changing. Okay, I think I've gone on long enough, and for those that have managed to watch this far, thank you for watching. Flux will be available in the App Store very soon.